Oh, I'm telling you, navigating the house with buckets continues to be one of the most difficult things to do so far. The number of times I've spilt and dropped buckets is just not funny, by any means whatsoever. What do we have here? This is Tina Gray. We'll drop that off downstairs in a bit. Got some mopping to do on the stairs over there. What else do we have? Some nicely folded linens. Lovely. I'll stop doing that soon. I just love the door noise too much. What else do we have? Anything else in here that we need to... There's that spooky picture we saw from upstairs. It's a bit clearer. It's like bugs marching towards the water. And a spooky fog. Maybe that is supposed to be the fog. I don't know. Anyway, what's this say? Mummy says I'm too young to have a banshee. What does it say here? I've been reading when they're not looking. Daddy has funny books. I want to learn. Maybe if I summon Rotting Men Army, then Joey will not bully me at school. I will make him hurt. Rotting Men make him stop. Maybe Mummy get me Jane the Brain Squeezer for birthday. But I want to summon Banshee Friend. Banshees? Which film has got banshees in? I don't know. Banshees have never struck me as particularly the most scary of monsters. It howls when you're going to die, or someone's going to die. Isn't that what a banshee does? Doesn't seem particularly terrifying. It's not like the banshee's going to cause you to die, is it? That's not the myth, is it? It just howls when you're going to die. Bit of a naff monster, if you ask me. It's like a warning. Like an alarm clock. Right, there's not much in here. I thought there'd be loads of stuff in here. This is just a room. I was thinking this is Tina Gray's room. Who was wasn't it Tina Gray? But that's the other room. What's Tina Gray doing in here? I thought Tina Gray was the one who was got by Freddie, or am I mixing them up? I don't know. I look these things up and then immediately forget them. This room isn't very exciting. Boo! I'm gonna get this one done quickly, and then we'll move on to somewhere a bit more interesting. Well, I think this room's fairly clear as well. This is where Rod was hanging up, and the bad Billy note. It's a bit bloody in here, but it's not too bad, really. What's that on the wall? Plate. Was that one of those vents? Was it a little light? I don't know. Anyway, another possibly quite boring room. It's a bit of a shame. Bit of a blood splash from outside there. I've also discovered the best way to feed things into the... Well, two things actually. Firstly, the buckets are the best. Oh, well, not the best, but they're really good for carrying beer cans. So I've been clearing out the beer cans. As I've been carrying dirty buckets downstairs, I've been putting the beer cans and things in there, and the crisp packets in there. Crisp packets not so much, but beer cans fit really well into a bucket. And what you do is you slowly feed them into the shredder, with a chipper, and that seems to work pretty effectively. There you go, handy little tip for you. So you get occasional lag spikes, but nothing I can do about that particularly. Right, working down the corridor here towards... Actually, let's get the old searchlight in here. It's pretty clean in here now, I think. I might have missed the occasional footprint here and there, but well, actually, sniffing them out later is not going to be much fun, is it really? It's going to be a bit of a chore, because we're going to be constantly trying to work out which floor is it on we're getting the traces from. But there we go. What I'll do is I'll go mop crazy from top to bottom, from the attic down, to catch a lot of the likely ones we're going to miss. There's no point doing it in the corridor too much, because I'm going to trek filth in and out of there. This is the one. Yeah, this is a nasty one. This is the one with the bed. This is the one with the Friday the 13th Freddie Krueger death scene one. She's splatterfied all over the bed. I'm going to trip over that at some point, but never mind. Let's get a light in here. Reveal its true glory. Ah, I was about to say, where's the broom? The broom that I left in my last session was not back downstairs. That seems to have been dumped. Where I saved? Which was here last time, I think? I'm not sure. There's a broom here anyway. Ah! Which is handy. Good stuff. Get out of the way, chair. Yes, this is the scene where the young lady, can't remember her name, he's got by Freddie with his nasty glove, and while she's asleep, he sort of drags her around the whole room and up around the ceiling and everything else. The special effects are a bit cheesy compared to these days, but it's, you know, it's still an effective and nasty horror scene. She's not quite exploded as much as this. But this is Viscera Cleanup Detail. We can't do anything by halves. Yeah, the special effects are a bit plasticky, like the skin which touch about. But it's like early 1980s, so what do you expect? Ah, and Nancy Langenkamp. Don't know, I'll come back to that one. Very funny name. I said it like I knew what I was talking about there. Ah, Nancy, I remember her. But of course I don't. I will look it up on the YouTubes, on the internets, like I do with everything else. Yes, so, you know, yeah, special effects in the 1980s, rubbery looking skin and everything else, but that was fine. It was horrifying at the time. You know, we've all seen, probably seen Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Terminator, and the cutting edge special effects of when he's digging his eyeball out of his cybernetic head, and you can see when it goes from Arnie and prosthetics to a robotic model. Well, we don't care. That's fine. It was pretty cutting edge at the time. So it's not. It's too easy to make fun of these things. When you got to respect, you know, what could be done at the time and how. Oh my God, the state of this. What do you reckon the bedspread colour is under this? It's probably just white. I'd have to find out in a minute. Oh, notes for that. Which note is that? That's the Banshee one. Hopefully that will stay. No, it's not going to stay in there, is it? Okay. We'll come out with another box. Well, here's the bucket I kicked over as I came out the door, which of course I said I would. It's always nice to be right. About your own ineptitudes. Let's read this note over here. After collecting some more of Nancy's organs. Oh, it's a sausage. Put that sausage away. What does the note say? Dear Mrs. Adams, as a gesture of appreciation for your loyal subscription to VHS Palace, we are sending you 6 free editions for this month's request. Along with the selection of Sanguinator 3 and Skin Crawler The Unraveling, we've included for you the following highly rated films. Grave Digging, the Nazi Communist Zombie Cannibals versus the Creatures That Came from Uranus. That's Uranus. Dr. Marrow and the Island of Terror. Cannibal Resurrection 4. Valley of 1,000 Corpses. The Nightmare of Dr. Evil's Lab. Thank you for your ongoing patronage. Enjoy your films on behalf of VHS Palace and me personally, Joanna Vampras. We can see a couple ones there that are possible. Sanguinator, I think, was a film, wasn't it? It certainly sounds like one. Skin Crawler, I don't know. Dr. Moreau and the Island of Terror. Don't watch the film for that one. Read the book. Far better. Or the radio play, actually. Valley of 1,000 Corpses. Well, Hills of Eyes, maybe? There is a Valley of the something? I don't know. There's a few other film titles mixed up in there. And, of course, Nazi cannibal zombie people eat each other. Or something similar. Because there's no shortage of those sorts of films. Right then. Let's see. That's not going to stay, is it? Let's see what colour this bedspread is. Wouldn't it be funny if it's actually blood splatter? It's got a blood splatter pattern on it. Now, there's something there. There's something there. Oh, no! Why? Why? What a mess on the carpet. It's just not going to work, is it? Really? Me trying to stick things into the bucket. I say buckets are good for. They're good for beer cans. They are not so hot when it comes to notes and crisp packets, as outly demonstrated. Oh, by the way, if I didn't mention it before, lag seems to be sorted out. And what I did to do that was what did I do? Dynamic lighting. Did I turn that off? And then complexity of lighting. I reduced that to balanced. If you're watching, kids, Daddy would like a new graphics card for Christmas. It'd be nice. There we go. Not a new computer, that's not necessary. But a new graphics card. Anyway, feeling pretty good about this room. Oh, we've got some books to read now. Let's see what fun things they've put over there. But we've got a couple of... got another note first. Let's dump these candles. I'm glad there's work lights in here. This would be much more frustrating without the power of the work light. What do we have here? Danielle's 9th birthday to do. More children's horror stories. The Pale Child walking onto death. Jane the Brain Squeezer. She loves dark stories. Her own Ouija board. She loved me because maybe she wants one. Another undead monster. Birthday cake. Green zombie this time. Ghost candy. Get that beheaded clown duvet she liked. Find out what Johnny's thinking of getting her before it's too late. Not the best child treatment in the world there. There's probably a few references in there. If I can pick any out, I will find them. We're going to look at the books in a minute. It's like a constant round of Easter eggs, this game, isn't it, really? What can you find? Oh, damn it. I should have done them. I should have done the bit to the doorway first where I left the buckets, but never mind. Let's do that now. I've not my usual plan, have I, of clearing a path between the incinerator, well, the incinerator equivalent, and the bucket and bin dispenser, but it just felt like it wasn't as easy to do that this time. It wouldn't really work quite as well because of how the level's set up. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but that's what I felt. Which is why I didn't do it. Yeah, do it right the first time. That's the best way to save yourself some energy. You know what I'm even going to do? Just to be doubly suspicious of the devs. In what a mess. In The Exorcist. Obviously she's in bed quite a lot. Well, the head starts going around and everything else. What does the bedspread look like in The Exorcist? One very amateur. I mean, this is a fairly generic one. Well, it's quite nice. I'm just wondering, would they have actually gone that far? Not a lag spike there. To have done something like that, to have actually used the same pattern. And the wallpaper. I'm going to look it up anyway and let you know, because I can't think off the top of my head. The sort of film is I expect it to be quite like a homely, blanket decorated sheet, maybe a patchwork quilt or something. I don't know. That's the sort of thing I would imagine in the film from the age and the start of the film. Or maybe any others like that as well. What would the bedspread? Would they have actually gone that far? How devoted are the devs to their horror films? We'll have to see, won't we? Right, how are we doing here? I think I've got a lot of the footprints and stuff. Let's have a pick at some books. We have here, from the top, Werewolves are from Venus, Vampires are from Mars. Very good. Gideon Garchler or something. Going beyond a practical guide. Isn't Going Beyond isn't that a book about witchcraft? Is that what it is? I'm not sure. No, Going Forth. Ridley We the Warts. What? I'm misreading that. I don't know. Yeah, Going Forth is witchcraft, I think, isn't it? The Royal Academy of Shapes, non-Euclidean architecture. Summon your very own Banshee. My Winnie Screecher. Yeah, very good. Bartholomew Cutter, the Cannibal's Cookbook. Divining Your Death by Tea Leaves, Dr. Merrill Gray. The Summons, Laws of the Beyond. Dr. Goat Lord, MSc, PhD, evil. Troubleshooting corrupt limbs and appendages, Mr. Spruce Cromwell. I'm not sure I get that one quite so much. What's this? Something Press. Occult Press. 26 years of ministry without suspicion. Alison Crowley. Okay, Alistair Crowley is the beast, famous for so many occult things. DIY Voodoo Doll by Samuel Pott. Exorcism, How to Combat It by Morton Drake. Dig Your Own Grave, Other Money-Saving Tips by Richie Coyne. Make Your Own Holy Water. What's that say? Reverend Urinel. Urinel. So bad. The Daily Manic compilation series. You should be more angry. And this is why. Location, invocation and provocation. The do's and don'ts of summoning. Blood Sacrifice A to Z. Lucifer, PhD. Death, Nothing But Death Forever. A collection of motivational poetry. Hammer Time! Surgery Made Simple. What does that say on the side? DIY something. I can't. How do I? What's that say? What's that about? Do you have a problem? Axe Murderers Anonymous. Do you have a problem? Have you got a problem? 103 Unusual Ways to Use an Axe by Runny Murdoch, Qualified Lumberjack. Soul Cat. That's supposed to be a C, isn't it? Soul Catcher. The Unending. Volume 3. S&D Freeling. S&D Freeling. S. Strange Noises in the Night. DIY Plumbing Tips. Johnny Arson's Fire Starter. What's this? Dr. Herbert West. I can't quite read that one. Something Herbert West. Well, Fred West. That's not very funny. Unholy Spirits of the Damned. Other Children's Tales by Marty Kidkill. What? Is that Kidkill? P-Dog presents Satanism for Real. I can't read that other one. Some of these are going to be duplicated probably elsewhere in the house, so I don't mind too much. We'll probably catch them later. Home Cooking the Cannibal Way. Your handy guide to hominid cuisine. How to Invade Dreams. Series 2, Volume 8. Wow, that's pretty in depth. Peter Putley. Yet another zombie apocalypse survival guide. Oh god, yeah, blooming hell. American bookshop. When I go to America occasionally, I always visit the bookshops. I would say the bookshops at airports in America are so much better than the ones in the UK. I mean, occasionally you'll get one that's okay, and have some, but they only carry the most general stuff. The sort of the top 20 of books. You know, they're pretty small, but the ones in America are so much more. There's much more variety in there. However, I have noticed in the past how many years, oh my god, so many apocalypse, particularly zombie apocalypse survival guides, a bit ridiculous. National Ethologic presents Know Your Zombies. Rise of the Blood Drinkers by Archibald Payne. What's that say? Rab? I can't. I keep trying to crouch, so it's me trying to crouch there. I'm pressing the control button, which makes you jump for some reason. But there we go. I can't read that one. Cooking for Two, A Cannibal's Guide by H. Lecter. Good old Hannibal. Dr. Lecter. Department of Science, How to Make a... What? A monster. How to make a monster. Not bad. Not bad. See, that alone, just sitting there and thinking all those up, is a good job. Good job by the devs. Good job, devs. Well done. Right, are we done in here? I think we are. There's some more books downstairs, so I think we'll probably catch more of those that have missed downstairs. Let's start working out to the hallway. How are we doing now? We're about to pass Boney's closet, aren't we? Good old Boney. Not bad old Boney, actually. Awkward son of a gun. Well, we've got the Candyman bathroom, which is pretty clean, actually. There's only some blood in there. The stairs are a right old royal mess, because of me dragging corpses and dropping buckets and heaven knows what else down there. Are these all done? Oh, they're all done. That's annoying. Maybe I get one more out of this? Yes, there we go. What a pro. What a pro. Yeah, and otherwise we've got that one there. So we're getting there. We're getting there. And there's nothing in Bodhi's cupboard, is there? There's some bloody footprints. Okay, I'll get those out in a bit.